Yo, so this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to really edit it much except for like cuts and stuff because I'm working on a different video. Basically, I hosted a CS2 tournament over the weekend and we're going to get that footage uploaded for you guys. Basically, I got a new computer. Hopefully, this will fix my upload schedule. For the past 3 years, I've been using what's basically a Dell Optiplex for gaming. It's got an i7 4770K, 16 gigabytes of DDR3, and no GPU, so just integrated graphics. And up until 2023, didn't really have a GPU to work it with, so I was just stuck with Windows Game Bar, which is just absolutely terrible for doing recording, and forget editing softwares. In 2023, my friend Golden Cuber gave me his old GT 1030, which kind of helped, but still somehow bottlenecked the CPU. And while I was trying to use OBS to record and stuff, and DaVinci to edit, things just kept on going wrong, as my system would frequently just blue screen, which was just really annoying. It caused me to lose a lot of footage and a lot of saved work, and I just got tired of it, so while on vacation, I decided to research a new computer. The first thing I needed to think about was the CPU, and I eventually went for Intel because they've got, like, I guess, more all-aroundness to them instead of just, like, efficiency in gaming, like AMD has. And also, AM5 socket CPUs are pretty darn expensive if you're looking for 8 cores. Like, I think it's $300 at the lowest, which is kind of sad because I would really like to have an AM5 socket CPU just for like that future proofing. Anyways, with the i7 12700K, has 8 cores and 4 meh cores, so should be enough for me to record and stream. I had a bit of brand loyalty to Asus, so I got an Asus ROG Strix Z690E, which was compatible with that CPU. And then I got some Corsair DDR5, I think it's Corsair Vengeance 6000 or something. I don't run XMP because I'm a little worried about instability, but yeah, I mean, still runs very fine at 4800 instead of 6000 mega transfers, so I'll just keep it at that for now. Don't see any need to overclock that. For storage, I went with the Crucial P3 Plus. It's got 2 terabytes of storage, and I mean, works pretty darn well. Fits under a heatsink right next to my GPU, which is kind of funny. And speaking of GPU, I went with the 4070 Super from Asus. It's a proart version, which I guess is a premium because it was listed for $700, but on Prime Day it went on sale for $600, which was nice. Originally, I was going to go with the 3060, so just be glad I didn't go with that, because that would have been terrible, especially for 1440p gaming, which is what I do, because I actually haven't used a 1080p monitor. Yeah, when my friend gave me that 1030, I used a 1440p monitor, even though it's not good for 1440p. Like, 1030 was just getting absolutely destroyed by that, unfortunately. Anyways, 3060 wasn't much better than a 1030, unfortunately, and eventually started looking at the 6700 XT because it was better than a 4060 and was still the same price and had 12 gigabytes of VRAM. And I was like, I don't need to go AMD. I can go NVIDIA because I want NVENC. That was the only reason I could think of. I guess Reflex too, because Counter-Strike uses Reflex, but like, yeah, I went with the 4070 Super in the end, so yeah. The thing that's cooling my CPU right now is a Thermalright 120 SE. It's a Phantom Spirit 120 SE. It's got a giant heatsink, and well, I haven't gone above 40 degrees Celsius, so I think it's working. I think. Just got some Thermalright case fans in there. They were really cheap. The 140s in the front were $10 each, and the 3 in the top and back, those came out for around $4 each because they came for like $12 in a 3-pack, which was nice. Case is obviously the 4000D Airflow. Everyone likes that case apparently. And RM750E, because this thing apparently doesn't exceed 550 watts. So I have a little bit of room for upgradability. Yeah. Computer works fine. Only problem is I kind of blew the budget. I spent like $1,700 on this thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I got a monitor with it for $200. But yeah, I don't have another $200 to spend on a Windows key, and I don't exactly know what's up with OEM keys, and I'm a little worried that if I use one of those and I change something out or like just rewire something, it just won't work. That's the bad thing about OEM keys. So yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with that activate Windows watermark. And half of the time it doesn't even show up, and it just shows up whenever it wants to. Whenever it finds itself to be most inconvenient, it just shows up, which I find funny. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.